I foolishly purchased a replacement grenade plate from a Chinese manufacturer and tried to fit a new clutch with the new grenade plate, and it was having none of it. The clutch just wouldn't, there just wasn't space. So I took the grenade plate back out and I've compared it to the one that came out the bike. And you can clearly see there, that's the one that came out the bike. That's the brand new cheapo Chinese one. It's almost a millimetre wider, and to make things even better, as you can see with the original Harley grenade plate, the rivets are recessed. So you've got basically you've got the steel plate that is acting as a driven plate. On the cheapo Chinese one, the rivets are actually flush. The rivets are actually standing proud of the driven plate, which basically means the clutch friction plates would be rubbing on those rivets, which would destroy them in seconds. That's junk. The other one's junk too because it's getting a bit loose. So what I'm going to do is I've got a couple of clutch plate kits. What I'm going to do is just do an extra plate, but it's not a Barnett extra plate kit or anything like that. It's just two standard clutches that I'm going to just use one extra driven plate and one extra friction plate. We'll see how I get on. So what we need then is 9 friction plates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's 9 friction plates. It should be. Should have 8. Yeah, 8 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, 7. Hang on. 1 friction. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right. So we start with a friction. Then a driven, then a friction, then a driven, friction, driven, driven, friction, friction, driven, friction. Running out of space. Driven. This is the problem I have, is, oh no, he's just about going in there. Yeah, I think that might be alright. So that's 2 extra driven plates and 1 extra friction plate, and that's to make up for taking the grenade plate out. So now we've got to see if we can still successfully refit the spring. So get the spring tensioned. I've not had the spring sitting on tension while I've been doing it, so just tension the spring up. Don't over tension these, otherwise you will break the clutch plate. So they're all still sitting in there nicely. Oh, that's more like it. I think I got a bit of room now, by the looks of things. Perhaps not. Tell you what, it's not easy. You've got to try and persuade this thing to go in behind this T-shaped sort of thrust washer. It really doesn't want to. Normally you're supposed to be able to get these in with your fingers, but with the extra clutch plate in, it's not so easy. It is going though, but it's such a tight fit. You really don't want to break any of this. There you go, just persuade it, little tiny bit at a time. There we go, he's in. Bloody hell, that was a fight. So what I've done now is I've put the clutch back together, put in a new clutch, and I've put an extra 2 driven plates an extra 1 friction plate to make up for the grenade plate that I've taken out. Just make sure that's seated. The clips come through properly. It looks like it has. Yeah, it's all the way in. It is just and just with an extra plate. I think I would probably say it'd be wise to get the Barnett kit, because I think the Drune plates are just very, very slightly smaller. But I have done this before and it has worked successfully, so I'm not too concerned. It's just hard to do. Really hard to do. The test will be now just to see whether the clutch operates okay. It should. I put heavy duty clutch spring in there as well from Storehouse. Yeah, he's definitely he's all in. He's all in the fingers, and the L-shaped bracket is snugly in behind. So no issues there. Right, I'll go on and put it back together now, I think. So I definitely don't recommend you buy a Chinese grenade plate, because there ain't no way on this planet it can work. It would just destroy the friction plates.